pretty confident it's just going to be their Spirit Shield, which doesn't really matter, but we're doing it anyways. What a lucky find. Tell me that blatant weakness. And once again, I have to click on this to make it go away. Alright, so what are we looking at? Void Fight, delay block 7 at the start of your turn. Fine. Enemies will suffer weak 1 to start. Don't care. During the Void Fight, starting from turn 6, draw and discard 2 at the start of each of your turns. Not bad. Whatever. Every third turn, rage, 125%. Like, probably want those two, although fighting Phobos does scare me. Raging on speculative turns ain't the worst. Yeah, it's not bad. So first off, Invest goes out, Seeing Red goes in. Red goes on... fuck it. It's going on Seeing Red. Chances that I use it is low. Doesn't matter. Here we are. Really don't love you, Phobos. You are not my favorite friend. Ideally, we're taking the draw potion into the Void Fight. And probably the strength potion. Cryptic Concoction is not as bad for me now either. If you're ever doing Phobos first, I'd be happy to watch a deck like this fight him and then head off. If I want to rework some of his minion scaling is still a big question. Make their HP much lower on earlier turns, ramp faster. Yeah, I'm going to do him first. I was just evaluating how I want to spread out my potions. Also, thanks for being here, Dabbler. It's always a pleasure. Regardless of this deck, I do think it makes sense to me, at least. Obviously, I don't have all the numbers, but it makes sense to me to reduce their scaling. It does feel like a lot of decks, the minions come out at such high HP that it's very hard to kill them. Or even if you can, that there's no point because it's just more efficient to go for Phobos instead based on how much damage you need to sink into the minions. And that does seem counter to the whole point of his fight being don't let him ramp minions. But, you know. Okay, so how are we spacing these out? I don't give a shit about start with Corruption. We don't really need this. I don't know why I'm trying to click on the map. I just don't have the best spread of potions is the problem. I already make enemies vulnerable on whatever turn I give a shit about. The starting damage is generally meaningless to me. I guess we're going to leave this here and just do... Whatever. We're just not going to use another potion here. That's fine. Yeah, I've always enjoyed watching you play. I felt kind of bad my schedule didn't line up with you after our one biggest update. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. I get it. I get how it is. I could discard this. I don't think we want to. Again, minor annoyance. I vaguely complained about this. I really wish that I didn't have to press hide panel to see what's in my hand. Like, if it just took 1 more second before it brought up this screen so I could see what my full hand spread is, would love that. Would love it. Belt bottle is still a free 60, which might be nice for picking off side enemies. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Anyways, so we have the Speculate, we have the Doomed Descent, we are getting a Revel. We do that. I do that. Although I did this in the wrong order, that's fine. It's not going to make that big a difference, even if it was incorrect. And then we'll just hold on to Plunge. That's fine. Side note, I know it's ways off, but I'm still very much looking forward to the extra character. I also greedily kind of hope that you add a Salamander artifact or other thing in the game at some point. But that's just me. Plus AP to all and attack. It doesn't really matter to me what he's doing. All we need to do is build up a tiny bit, and then everything becomes okay. Well, I was going to use the Plunge. You know what? Let's still use the Plunge. So I can leave the Dance of Darkness in hand. Yeah, that was all meaningless. We are almost to favor of Virgo. That's something. And there's this turn. Okay. Well. And then this is the card we're going to get back in hand, so we'll get one of those. There's the Revel. Oh, and my spell's up. There we go. There's the discount death that we were looking for. Okay, we're going to get a little cheekier. Haven't used the Butcher's Blade, so this comes out first. I didn't actually mean to discard that. I didn't think about it properly. It ends up not mattering. Okay, so. I did this in the wrong order. That's fine. I don't care. Reap and Sow hits the Seeing Red. This gets that. There's that. Yeah, I can't play that out again. Also, I should have gone back to discount death. Honestly, does not fucking matter. We just do 620 damage. Who cares? I do more than enough damage. Anyways, let's fight a golem. Yeah. Goodbye, Void, and that. Yeah, most fights still blur past for most decks. Phobos being scary just means he deals like 18 damage instead of 8. Yeah. He's very bad if you let him do anything. If you don't, he's fucking trivial. But if you do let him scale up at all, it is the worst thing in the world. Yeah, none of this really matters. Yeah, we don't really need that. But perfects are still profoundly more common than deaths. Yes, that does not surprise me. I forgot that you hex, which is annoying, but not a big deal as long as I don't fuck this up. Although you did make this annoying, because I don't really want to give up in for a penny. So we're going to waste that and cry. Dang, that was a very brutal hand to draw into Hex. Yep, wasn't great. I don't even know what I'm doing here. That's fine. We're going to grab in for a penny and discard that and that and that and that and that. Yeah, I was just doing the math, but I do think plunge for 3 is the best option here. And then we have way more than enough, it's fine. And then we just hold on to Dance of Darkness so we can do in for a penny or whatever we want next turn. And then we still cry about the Hex. It's fine. Much better turn for this garbage. Okay, then we do this here to the Seeing Red. And we get back the Discount Death. No one really cares. Who gives a shit? And then he's dead. We do damage. Is ultimately the story of the day. Fuck it. Who cares? I mean, you are a little annoying. You're probably less annoying than the spiders. Is that true? Do I really care about you? Yeah, fine. Whatever. We'll just fight you. I don't care. You might be annoying. I don't think you're going to be annoying enough to really stop me. Alright, have a nice night, Dabbler. Always good having you. Let's do that. Not quite what I was hoping to draw, but that's fine. I mean, it's still good to have. It's just not quite what I wanted. Okay. In for a penny. We get tons of corruption. Give me back that sweet, sweet in for a penny. I did that in the wrong order, but that's okay. There we go. And none of this really matters. And then we get to use our spell again and again. Yeah, turns out Stew of Bad Memories, pretty good. Way better with Mana Surge. Turns out Mana Surge, maybe too good. Yeah, whatever. We'll just do some damage there. Get rid of some of those. Yeah, getting the cleansing oil was real fucking good for me. And I don't have in for a penny in here. I could do the plunge. We're just gonna get back to Mana Surge. Okay. Right. Would love to get other things. I guess I'm willing to do Dance of Death right now, even though it's a little shenanigans. Yeah, still didn't get what I wanted, but fine. Unnecessary time for that, but okay. And then we're just going to get rid of those, and I gain some energy, and whatever. He attacks us for a little bit, it's not a big deal. And then we have Discount Death, and can easily play it multiple times. We're going to play this just so we can prime the stew, and then we get back Discount Death. And then we just absolutely blow him up, because that's what we do. Yeah, this has been a pretty easy late game for us. Okay, so, I think we're taking Rage every turn, and then we get the Draw Potion. Because, like, we just don't really need help with anything else. And we do get Stealth for the first turn, making this even easier for us. We grab that. So, we get to draw twice. And a third time. And we start with extra energy this turn. Sadly, I didn't get one of the things I wanted. Namely, one of the Rebels. Which would have been nice to start with. But hey. Yeah, none of this really matters. Okay. Let me get that back. Who cares? Who cares? And we stop that there, so then we can purge that with the compost and get it right back. Like, I'm not gonna kill the Void Touched quickly, but it's not ultimately a big deal. Like, I sort of could if I really wanted to, but I just don't think it matters. I waste a lot of Void Coins, but that's fine. Anyways, they give me one Remorse. I could have used my Draw Potion if I really wanted to. I'm not too concerned about it. Let's draw a card. Actually, probably should not have discarded the Seeing Red, but it's not a big deal. I can still get that back one more time. And let's make some more just because I can. And then this does more than enough damage, and even if it doesn't, I can use the Reap and Sow again, and if that's not enough, I can potentially draw more cards and maybe cycle back around to another attack. Not a big deal. Super deaths. We do a lot of damage. Alright, that was a long run, probably because we talked so much, but that's fine. Talking is the fun. But that was a cool run. It took a while for it to stabilize, and like the early Butcher's Blade just was so meaningless for so long. But man, was it good later. Like, once we could actually put Discount Death to use, it was very good. But we just needed to get to a point where I could consistently have enough afflictions in hand to make it cost 0. Plus, getting the redstone on it was not bad, because then it was also generating rage, and then we always had vulnerable on any meaningful target. And so yeah, it's very, very good. Anyways, who are we playing next? I kind of want to play Tempest. I know we've been playing a lot of Tempest, but I think it makes up for her having been my least played class, or at least the less successful class. I also want to play Enlightened. I do really like Hidden, but I'm just not feeling him right now. So I think we're playing Tempest, and we'll go Tempo again. I think is what we're going to do. I know I should practice with Lightning and stop being so terrible with Lightning. But we could also just play Tempo. And that's what we're going to do. Also, this is a cat who has been very confused by Daylight Savings Time. And keeps wanting me to feed her too early. I don't dislike the Surefoot. Roll over is pretty good, especially early. Alright, have a nice night, Fury. Thanks for being here. As always. At the ready is good. Guidance is not bad. I guess we're gonna reroll Duck and Weave. It's not bad, but I just don't really need it. We'll take the Sacrament here, I think. There's a number of like decent options, but I do like Sacrament. Okay, so what is on offer? All Alone is not bad. Power Walk is good, but is contingent upon me getting Overcharge. Issue Challenge is fine. Rolling Thunder's a maybe. Invoke is pretty good. The Redstone is less good on it, but fine. Swerving Currents is maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I also do like the Quick Charge. I don't know that I super care here. And all of those are at the end. Great. Cool. Love that. Well, interesting. Well, I think we're probably going to curve up here into the Elite. I could also skip the Raven's Gift, get like the common thing. Don't think that we want to do that. Or go up on the top and grab another Zeal Point, which is maybe nice. But I think it's probably fine to do this. It also gets me another potion, which is not to be understated how helpful that is. And then we probably just go... Oh, but Power Walk is there. Do I want Power Walk? I mean, her clock is more accurate. It's 24 hours since she was fed at this time, not 25. I mean, that was true a couple days ago. But yes, I do understand that she is being ruined by the cruelties of Daylight Savings Time. Nonetheless, the harsh reality is she's not going to get fed until her new real time. I mean, I do want the Power Walk, but I don't think I'm gonna get it. And again, it is a lot worse if I'm not building up Overcharge. Alternatively, I could go down here, though I'd be sacrificing a lot of health by moving through the empty spaces, which does matter a lot more to me when playing double time. But we could do that, and then curve up, and then come at this from the top. We would be missing the Zeal, unless I want to miss the Issue Challenge and the Booster Pack. That might be worth it, though it's a lot of sacrifices to do that, and I'm not sure I care. Either way, that's going in, that's going out. That's going in, that's going out. Swap, 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 and honestly, I'll swap that too. Okay. Well, I was hoping, honestly, to just draw into the rollover. This still works out just fine. I don't force any reinforcements, but the rollover would have been ideal. Either way, she's basically dead. So long as we get her zeal high enough. Because then my zeal will just hit her at the end of the turn, and she's dead. And we get a potion of stealth, which I don't hate. Not my favorite enemies, but fine. I guess we're going to do that. I kind of want to step the overcharge and then do the static saber, but I didn't have enough energy for that. We did get an upgraded rumble, so the next heavy card we play does more for us, which is cute. Yeah, we're going to kill him. Oh, that just kills. I was going to be disappointed that I wasn't blocking quite enough. Didn't realize that was enough to just kill. Great. Perfect. Beautiful. Fucking incredible. We get a green stone, which doesn't matter to me yet. I will take a contra position. It's not important yet. But it might be nice later. There are a lot of possible upgrades here. Pretty confident it's going to be the Surefoot, just because rebound is way better than not rebound. First attack played each turn has discharge 1 ghost. I do overall like that, but again, it requires me to be generating a meaningful amount of overcharge. Nonetheless, I will take it, even though it does fuck all for me currently. It's a treasure goblin. Okay. Sure. Let's try this. So we have slightly more attacks than before. Well, we did some damage. Interesting set of options. We do that because it makes him vulnerable. And then we just hit him for what we're able. And he's almost dead. And we still got 2 turns to finish